Hi, it's Ivan here. Today I want to show you the French defense. The French defense is a solid opening for black, but let's see how to crush it with white. It's an important state and stage of the game that you always have to be aware of, taking down the French. So with the French, we shall always start with the move e4, and the French is when they play the special move e6. So whenever they play e6, in fact, I would say this as a general rule that whenever they play all these openings where they put their pieces on the 6th rank, that means they're not so much controlling the center. We shall always use that chance to control the center with the move d4. So at this point, they realize that the center is being taken by white, and they really have to fight back. Of course, at this point, they can also play some other moves like c5. They can play some other moves like knight f6, knight c6. There are many other moves they can play, b6, c6. And all these moves are okay. But they realize that the center is being taken so much by white, so they'll have to play this special move, d5. And at this point, we would have played many other moves. All the moves in green are okay, but we shall play the move, we shall go with the special move, which is a very standard move and solid, and also dynamic. We shall go with our move knight to c3. So with the move knight to c3, at this point they can play all these wild variations. The French defense is a very rich opening style and very much loaded with theory. So we have all these moves at their disposal. They got these moves at their disposal. Knight, they have these moves, knight to f6, bishop to e7. Please note that all these moves have names, and they have been heavily analyzed. So you can always expect those who play the French defense to at least play one of these moves. At least most of the moves will be played, most of the moves that will be played by black will be these moves. One of the most common moves is this knight to f6. It's a very common move here. So please always be aware that the French defense is a very rich opening style, and those who play it like these kind of boring games, but it's a very good opening to play if you like solid games and maybe you are a solid player. But these are the setups that white should always be aware of. Bring out your pawns, control the center, and also you can also start with the knight to c3. It's a very special. I like this knight to c3, a very special move here, and you can always wait for these other moves they can come up with. So I'll not go into detail for this video. I'll stop at this point. At least this is good enough. These first 3 moves are good enough for anyone to kick off pretty well. At least you won't go wrong against the French, and you just have to hold on. And to those who are very tactical, it's a very smart and wonderful opening. So thank you and bye.